question number 6 says, between which two numbers in 10th place on the number line does each of the given number lie? So here we have some decimal number given. What we have to do, we will have to draw the number line, and then we will have to find between which two numbers these numbers lie. Okay. Now in the first part we have 0.06. Now in which 0 is at 10th place. That means it will lie between 0 and the next number is next number after 0 is 1. So that means this number will lie between 0 and 1. But we will have to make 10th place here. So how will you make 10th place here? 0 here, this 0 is at 1's place. After we have decimal and then we have 0 at 10th place. So how to make it decimal? How to make it 10th place? If you put point and 0 here, then it will become at 10th place 0.0, and since one more place is there, so it is 0.00. Similarly here, if you want to make it decimal, okay, here if you put 0.1 means here we have 0 at 1's place, so 0 then point, and here at 10th place will be 1, and after that one digit is there, so you can put 0. So that means this 0.06 will lie between 0.0 and 0.1. We don't have to take this 0 as we will have to make the places, we will have to find the numbers which is at 10th place. So it will be between 0.0 and 0.1. Okay, now coming to B part. In the B part we have 0.45. Okay, if you draw the number line, see, if you ignore this part, if you ignore the point, then it will become 45. Now 45 is suppose here, so it lies between 40 and 50. 45 lies between 40 and 50. Now we are putting the decimal. Now after 2-digit decimal is there, so 1 2, here was the decimal, so putting the decimal similarly here and here also. Okay, now since we will have to write the number at 10th place, so we don't have to take this, so it's 0.4 and 0.5. So this number, this 0.45 lies between 0.4 and 0.5. Okay, now coming to C part. In the C part we have 0.19. Okay, now if you ignore the point, it will become 19. Suppose 19 is here, so it lies between 10 and 20, right? 19 lies between 10 and 20. Now we are putting the decimal. Now decimal is here, so here also after 2 digit we will put the decimal, and here also we'll put after 2 digit, so it will become 0.10 and 0.20. Now since only 10th place we will have to make, so we won't take this thing, we won't take the value which is at 100th place, we'll just take at 10th place, so it will lie between 0.1 and 0.2. So we'll write between 0.1 and 0.2. Okay, now in D part we have 0.66. So let us draw the number line. So 0.66 means 66 if you ignore the point, suppose it is here, so 66 lies between 60 and 70. Right, now we are putting the decimal, so decimal is after 2 digit here, so here also we'll put the decimal, and here also we'll put the decimal. Now since we will have to make 10th place only, so it will be 0.6 and 0.7. This 0.66 will lie between 0.6 and 0.7. Okay, 6 and 0.7. Now coming to E part. In the E part we have 0.92. Now where will be 0.92? Now let us draw the number line. Now 0.92, if you ignore the point, here, so it will become 92. Suppose it lies here, so 92 lies between 90 and 100. Now since the decimal is after 2 digits, so here we will put the decimal after 2 digit, here also after 2 digit, and here after 2 digit is here. So it will become 0.9. Now since we need to make only 10th place, so we don't need this 0, so it is 0.9. Similarly this is not required, so it will become 1.0. so this 0.92 will lie between 0.9 and 1.0. Okay, now coming to the last part. The last part we have 0.57. Now where does it lie and between which two numbers it lies? So again, if you ignore the point here, it will become 57 only, right? So 57 is suppose here, that means it lies between 50 and 60. Now we are putting the decimal. The decimal is after 2 digits, so here we'll put the decimal after 2 digit, here also after 2 digit, and here also after 2 digit. Now since only we need to make 10th places, so here this 0 and this 0 is not required, so these numbers 0.57 will lie between 0.5 and 0.6. okay, so we'll write between 0.5 and 0.6. okay, so this was all about question number 6. Now coming to question number 7. Now question number 7 says write as fraction in lowest term. So here decimal number is given, we will have to write this decimal number as fraction, and then fraction, after getting fraction we will write the fraction in lowest term. Okay, now here if you remove the decimal from this number, then it will become 60. okay, now after removing the decimal, 1 will come in the denominator, and with 1 we have, since 2 digit after decimal, so 2 zeros. That means 60 is divided by 100. Now when you divide 60 by 100, you will get 0.60. okay, so this way we will have to remove the decimal and then we will write it as fraction. So to write as fraction, we will have to just remove the decimal, and then we will have to write the zeros with 1 in the denominator, and the number of zeros will depend on the number of digit after the decimal. So here we have got the number in fraction. Now we will have to write this number in lowest term. Lowest form is, we will cut the number, we will divide the numerator and denominator till we don't get till the lowest form, till the division is not possible. okay, like here we have 60 divided by 100. Now if you cancel zeros, it will become 6 by 10. Now 6 and 10 both comes under 2's table. 2 3s are 6, 2 5s are 10. Now 3 comes in own table and 5 also comes in its own table. So it cannot be divided by the same number. So this is only the lowest term. Okay. Now coming to B part. In the B part we have 0.05. Now we will write this number as fraction. So while writing fraction, we will just remove the decimal, and if you remove the decimal, 5 will come in the numerator. And what will you get in the denominator? With 1, 2 zeros. Why? Because we have 2 digit after decimal. That's why 2 zeros will be with 1 in the denominator. Now this we have written as fraction. Now we will write this in lowest form. So 5 and 100 both comes in 5's table. So 5 1s are 5, 5 20s are 100. So it will be 1 by 20. Okay. Now in the C part we have 0.75. Now if you remove the decimal to convert it into fraction, it will be 75 by 100. If you remove the decimal, we'll get 75, right? And now we will write, we have got the fraction, we will just write this number in lowest form. Now here we can see last digit is 5 and here is 0. So both number is divisible by 5. Now 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 5 1s are 5, 5 5s are 25. Okay, and here 5 2s are 10 and 0. So it's 15 by 20. Now again it will be divisible by 5. So 5 3s are 15 and 5 4s are 20. Now 3 by 4 cannot be further divisible, right? Because 3 comes in 3's table and 4 comes in 2's table and 4's table. So we cannot cut 3 and 4 by the same number. So this is only the lowest form. Now coming to D part. In the D part we have 0.18. Now if you remove the decimal, it will be 18. And what will you get in the denominator? As we have 2 digits after decimal, so will be 2 zeros with 1. Now here we have got the fraction. We'll just write this number in lowest term. Now here 8 is even number and 0 is also even number. So both number comes in 2's table. So 2 9s are 18 and 2 5s are 10 and 1 0. Okay, so 9 by 50 will be the lowest form, as 9 is divisible by 3 and 9 only. So it and 50 is divisible by the even number, so it cannot be divisible by the same number. So 9 by 50 is only the lowest form. Now in the E part we have 0.25. Now 0.25, if you remove the decimal, you will get 25 only. And since after decimal 2 digits, so will be 2 zeros with 1. Okay, so we have got the fraction. Now in the next part we will have to just write this fraction in lowest form. Now here 5 is there as 1 in one's place and here 0 is at one's place. So both number will be divisible by 5. So 5 5s are 25, 5 20s are 100. Now both number again will be divisible by 5 further. So 5 1s are 5, 5 4s are 20. So 1 by 4 is only the lowest term. Okay, now in the next part we have 0.125. Now here we can see that 3 digit, remember. So as I said, while writing fraction we will remove the decimal at first and it will become 125 if you remove the decimal. Now since after decimal 3 digits, so with 1, 3 zeros we will have. So it depends, number of zeros will depend on the number of digit after the decimal. Since after decimal 3 digits, so we will have 3 zeros with 1. Okay, now both 5 and 0 both comes in 5's table. So we will just divide the numerator and denominator to convert it into lowest form. So here 5 2s are 10, 5 5s are 25 and here 5 2s are 10 and 2 zeros. Okay, now again it will be divisible by 5 as 5 is there at the one's place here and here 0 is there. Both comes in 5's table. So 5 1s are 5, 5 4s are 20 and 1 0. Again it will be divisible by 5. So 5 1s are 5, 5 8s are 40. So the lowest form of this is 1 by 8. Now coming to last part. In the last part we have 0.066. Now if you remove the decimal, what will you get in the numerator? 66. Now here after decimal 3 digits, so we will be having 3 zeros with 1. Okay, since after point 3 digits are there, so 3 zeros will be there with 1 in the denominator. Okay, now we have got the fraction. Now we will be converted into lowest form. Now here last digit is 6 and here is 0. So both are divisible by 2. So 2 3s are 6, 2 3s are 6 and in the denominator 2 5s are 10 and 2 zeros. Okay, now 33 by 500 cannot be divisible by any number further. Here 33 will be divisible by 3 and 11 and 500 will be divisible by 2, 5, 10, right? So it cannot be divisible by the same number. So 33 by 500 is only the lowest form. Okay, so this way we will convert the decimal number into fraction and then we will divide the numerator and denominator by the same number to convert it into lowest term. Okay, we will keep on dividing till we don't get the lowest term. Okay, so this was all about question number 7. Thank you, students.